Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Dominique,
Dominique, how old are you?
26.
Where are you from?
I lived in a lot of different places, originally from Decatur, Georgia,
Okay.
but I live in Chicago currently.
Got it. And what do you do?
I'm a project specialist and electrician.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Let's say whitewater rafting, parasailing, working out, watching movies. I'm a big movie goer.
Okay.
So if I start quoting lines from movies, just know that I've seen it and hopefully I can put you on it soon. And yeah, that's a couple things I like to do.
Okay. Usually movie quarters have a favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, weird. I'm gonna say Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. Okay, interested. All right. So what are some things you look for in a woman?
I look for open communication. Communication comes in a lot of different aspects. So speaking, which is what we know the most of, but body language is a big thing for me. So showing like being attentive when I'm speaking or knowing the vibe of the room kind of thing too. So that's something I'm really going for. And yeah.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers would be chain smoking, like cigarettes really. If you're doing like ganja, it's okay. I'm not really tripping about that. But also, if you're not God-fearing, I'm a religious man, so I hope we can match on that path and be equally yoked. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it. All right. Off to a good start. No pop balloons.
Love it.
So I'm going to hand you a pick just for you to hang on to it. There you go. But start it off by asking our ladies a question.
Why do you feel like you're currently ready for a relationship more so than before? And where do you currently reside?
Okay, let's start down there and come back this way.
Yeah.
Okay, your name and age. Why do you feel like you're ready for a relationship? And where do you reside?
My name is Lena. I'm 27 and I live in Dallas, Texas. I feel like I'm ready for a relationship because I'm close to God. So if you're close to God, I feel like we have similar paths. Yeah.
I like that.
Your name and age. Where do you reside? And why do you think why you're ready for a relationship now?
My name is Autumn. I'm 22. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. That's where I currently reside. I feel like I'm more ready for a relationship now because I've really done the work, the inner work on myself. I realized I had a lot of trauma from either childhood or, past relationships that I had to work through. And I've really taken the time to work on those, understand myself, my emotions, getting through those. So now I know how to calm some of that down when I'm dealing with somebody and also understanding how a man is, understanding that I have to get to know them personally and not just, put them in the same category as everybody else. So yeah.
God have mercy upon us.
Your name and age and the answer to his questions.
Samira, 23. Being by myself has made me realize everything that I do and don't want in a partner. Because being by myself made me realize that for so long, that made me realize that
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I have a lot of
Let's have it.
things to offer in a way. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of things to offer and I have a lot of great aspects about myself. So, yeah.
And then also, where do you reside?
I reside in Houston, Texas.
Nice. All right, your name and age, where do you reside, and why do you feel you're ready for a relationship?
I'm Cheeto, I'm 21, I live in Phoenix. I think I'm ready for a relationship more now than in the past because I've done a lot of work on myself in terms of emotional maturity and just my perspective on the world. I feel like I do a lot of great things in my life and I think I'm ready to share that with somebody else.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Thank you. All right, your name and age and the answer to his questions.
Hi, I'm Kindia and I'm 24. In the simplest words, it's because I have self-love. So the relationship with yourself is the most important. So if you don't love yourself, then you can't spread love out into the universe. And so I've developed self-love. I'm in a position where God has put me through isolation seasons where I had to be by myself. So I've gotten to know myself like my own best friend. And so I'm just at a point where I can share my life with another person and experience joy, love, and happiness.
And where do you reside?
Oh, I reside in the DMV area, DC.
So let's kind of throw that question back on over to you. Why do you feel you're ready for a relationship now?
I feel like I've been through relationships in the past that, I could have been better than, and I want to continue to grow. So in the aspects of, I guess, communication, that's why it's such a big thing for me, because it's something I've really been working on. So that's something I feel like that I've matured from or graduated from.
Okay.
And then now I'm ready to give that love to somebody else.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask our ladies another question.
When was your last relationship? And what do you think you could have done better in it?
Oh, okay. So what could you have done better? Not the other person, you. Okay, let's start here first.
I'm Kindia, I'm 24. My last relationship was about 5 months ago. Something that I could have done better was, I feel like, being more honest how I was feeling and communicating that, because I kept wanting to look at it with rose-colored glasses and try to just keep thinking positive, like, oh no, maybe it'll get better, maybe it'll change. But I feel like when you know, when you feel like you're settling, you should just let that person go instead of keep looking at it with positive and optimistic eyes. So, yeah.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Cheeto. I'm 21. I've never really been in a real relationship. I'd say the closest thing I've had to one ended about 4 years ago. Something that I could have done better was probably just communication. I used to be very avoidant, and I would kind of just stop talking to the other person. But like I said, I've done a lot of work on myself, so I don't think I'm like that anymore.
Your name and age, when was your last relationship, and what was it? What you could have done better?
Samira, 24. My last relationship was almost 2 years ago. I think I could have given him more grace because it was his first relationship, so I could have been more lenient in my judgment of him. Yeah.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Autumn, 22. Last relationship was from 2024 to 2025. What I could have done better is mainly just about myself. I would just say self-love in general, understanding what I needed for myself, understanding what a man should not do, what he should do, and not taking any less than I deserved. I really think that's something I had to work on a lot.
Your name and age and the answer to his questions.
I'm Lena. I'm 27. And what's the question again?
When was your last relationship, and what's something you could have done better?
Okay, so my last and this is my only relationship. It ended in July of last year, and I think I could have been a better me as an individual, because in a relationship I'm consumed by what they want to do, who they are, and just giving my all into all of their goals and aspirations. So I feel like I could have poured some of that into me. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on back, and I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop. Let's go with one balloon. Okay, so
I have one thing to say. No, I was just joking. I'm just messing with you. I like your vibe, and
Wait, what?
you look really nice. That was just a joke. I do want to match with you.
Wait, what?
I was just playing with you.
I'm blown. I'm
Okay,
blown.
wait.
So you didn't pop it on me.
She did.
All right.
okay, let me ask my question then. I think so.
Okay,
Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for her?
Yes, it is.
We got a match.